All right, guys, we got a good show for you today. We have Jeenathan Williams. He goes to Buffalo. Thanks for coming on, man.
What's good? What's good, bro?
Hey, so we got a bunch of like athletes. They're all D1 athletes like yourself that help out with this. We really appreciate you coming on. We always start out with like three or four would you rather's and get right into the basketball for you. First, would you rather, man? Would you rather have a mullet haircut or a ponytail haircut?
Oh man, dang, that's a tough one right there.
Yeah.
But I go with the ponytail because I always have my like I got a ponytail when
Yeah.
I go with the ponytail.
All right, we did this one all month of May in honor of May the 4th. Would you rather talk like Yoda or breathe like Darth Vader for the rest of your life?
I go with Yoda. Yoda.
Really? Because Vader on the court, man, I feel like that'd be scary. No one wants to guard someone like that.
That's funny. I go with Yoda though.
Okay, I respect it. You're one of the first people that said Yoda. That actually surprised me. Um, Next one, would you rather have more time or more money?
Money.
Yeah, I respect that. Last one, would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button in your life?
Rewind.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like that's been a universal when we asked that. I gotta
Rewind.
ask, man. You know, we always start off like kind of the journey of your career. You started out like prolific prep. You played there. What was that
Yeah.
experience like for you?
It was different. It was a different environment that I was around. Different teammates, different personalities I was around. It was a big learning process, with being far away from home and stuff like that. So I feel like it was very helpful, but because it taught me a lot of things that I had to learn, like going into college.
Yeah. I have to ask, we all make our decisions for, one way or another. You were actually the highest ranked recruit in Buffalo history. What made
But
like Buffalo that school for you, man? Because you had a bunch of other schools offering you.
yeah, for sure. What made Buffalo the school for me was just it's close to home, but not just to like be home, but to inspire the kids that's like coming up where I come from, and you know that's really what it's about, just inspiring the kids from my neighborhood and showing them that it's possible to do it, at like in a close up like type of environment, like like I'm right down the street from where you know what I mean,
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah. We always, ask people to come on for one reason or another. The big reason we wanted you to come on was because, freshman year, you played on one of the nationally ranked teams. You guys were one of the best teams in the country. You didn't have the
Right.
season you wanted, but you know, you kind of had that growth. You worked your butt off and played, a lot better over the years. Can you talk about what it took, to raise that level of game for you?
Honestly, just hard work and just staying dedicated to the process, not like giving up or not getting frustrated, worried about the next man's success. Just worry about yourself, put your head down and just work. Honestly, that's all it was for me. Just putting a lot of hours in, training hard, trying to be a better player, learning and taking criticism and learning from my mistakes and learning from the guys that were in front of me as well.
Yeah. Can you talk about, the season was you had the best season of your career so far, with COVID and everything. It must have been like a major challenge. Can you talk about what it was like dealing with all those struggles and then also, trying to put forth the best season you could?
Honestly, it was just a blessing to be able to play. It's some guys I know that didn't even get to play a season or like close to a full season. Like we played 25 games, so that was good. That's very so that's a good amount of games for a college season. Like it's usually like 30 something, like 33 at the most if you win some playoffs. So I mean, I was just blessed to be able to play and just it was fun. We made the most of it. It was tough, with masks and all that protocol, but I mean we made the most of it. We had fun during the season and we just, we looking forward to next year. So things will be back normal a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I have to ask you, being from Rochester, you got to play Syracuse, last year. That was probably one of the big schools that pushed you hard. What was it like
Yeah.
to play them and everything?
I mean, I feel like we should have won the game for sure,
Yeah,
but we're not gonna talk about that. But it was a good game. I mean, they're a good team, but I just feel like we could have, you know,
yeah.
we
Got the
could have did, yeah,
yeah,
we could have did them dirty. I honestly think that.
yeah. I have to ask, we always ask this one. What was it like getting your first offer? Where were you at? What were you doing? Those always have some fun stories.
Okay, let me think about that. I was at Nike Top 100 camp. Was in St. Louis, and me and Isaiah Stewart, we went to St. Louis. We went to the college. And the head coach, I forget his name, honestly. He's not there anymore, I don't
Yeah,
think. But he offered us right there on the spot. Like soon as he talked to us about the school, they toured us around like an unofficial visit type deal.
yeah,
They toured us around, showed us the campus, showed us the facilities and the arena. And we went to the coach office one by one, and he offered both of us. So it was a good feeling. But it was one of those feelings like, man, this is real, but it's like now I want more.
makes drive you to work hard. I have
Yeah,
to ask, growing up, was it always just basketball for you, or did you play other sports?
football and boxing a little bit, but football was like my second favorite sport, though.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
You think those playing like doing boxing and football that made you the better basketball player?
Oh yes, definitely. It made me tougher. Like it made me like some kids aren't as tough as I don't think they're as tough as me. Like and like you can just tell like if some football players play basketball, like, you can just tell the difference. Like they got a different like physical to them. Like they're more physical.
Yeah.
They can fight through fouls and stuff like that. Just it made me tougher. I feel like yeah.
Yeah, I gotta ask, what's your best player like favorite moment of playing basketball? It could be college, could have been like pickup games, somewhere.
Honestly, my favorite times of playing basketball. I mean, it's still fun as it was when I first picked it up. It's just a lot of business behind it now, which I understand. But like when I first, I think about the days when I just was on the black top with my friends, just playing one on ones from sun up to sundown type deal. Like those was the best times for me.
Yeah, I feel that. That was some of my favorite moments playing video games, watching, and then seeing some of those guys on TV now that I used to play basketball with, in my life. It's so cool to see. I gotta ask, man, you know, what are you working on? Like, because the NBA is it on your mind, or is it kind of you just gotta go for next season, or is it always on your mind?
Oh yeah, my like I ain't announced it, but my name is in the NBA draft. So I mean, I gotta sign with an agent, and we just mapping things out, getting information back from NBA teams and stuff like that. So we just going with that process right now, while I'm training and stuff, working on my game. We just, excuse me, been dealing with that.
Yeah. So I gotta ask, I saw that you said this down the line. You said there's like never a ceiling in basketball.
Oh
What are
no,
you working on to like get to improve and get better?
just everything, sharpening up my handles, sharpening up. Just honestly, like we working on everything right now. Just touch around the rim, shooting, shots on the move, just little details, footwork, just little things. We working on a lot of little things, which is gonna help you grow in the biggest ways. With like with this process that we going through, we just trying to tighten our games up in any way possible, like type deal. And that's what I've been doing all summer since all spring since we lost. Just
Yeah.
working on those little things that's gonna help me take my game to the next level.
Yeah. Final two questions I gotta ask. You've had a great basketball journey. What's like the best piece of advice you think you've been given to this point?
The best advice I've been given
Yeah.
through basketball.
It could be anything. It could be life advice, just anything.
Just cherish every moment and every day. You know, cherish every moment and every day because like you can't take it for granted. You know, the ball stop bouncing. You know, things like that. Life throw curveballs at you. You got to just fight through the tough times and adversity. That's what I learned.
Yeah. Okay. Final question. We always finish out. When your basketball career is over down the line, how do you want people to remember yourself?
Just as a dog, as a dog on the court, as a good guy, a good friend, you know, a guy, just a real genuine person that just want to see other people win. Because that's all I want to see all my friends win. Even people I don't really know, I just want to see them win and do good. You know, like that's all. That's all I want to be remembered as.
Yeah. Well, we really appreciate you coming on, man, helping us out. A bunch of us athletes, giving people like you a voice and stuff. So it means a lot having you come on.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.